Hey guys, quite a small haul today, but I have time to make a haul video, so what the heck. It's another happy Wednesday. I actually wanted to buy more comics. I guess you've seen, I don't need any more, but I wanted more new comics, the thrill of new comics. This week's new comics, but there just weren't a lot. There's some good Marvel ones coming out. Whoops. Sorry about that. Here's the beauty of a non-edited video. I did get another magazine-sized comic book box, storage box. I was saying that I guess there's some good Marvel coming out today, but some of those I'll be getting in the mail in a week or two. Silver Surfer, Thor's coming out, and some others I'll just read on Marvel Unlimited later. But I did get We Stand on Guard. Looks like someone being burned alive. This issue is promising to show us torture of the future, the near future. I'm not really looking forward to that. I am against torture. I don't really need to have myself convinced to be against it. So I am a bit of a wimp. I have stopped getting some other books that I thought were really good that just depressed me too much, such as Lazarus in particular. However, we'll see what this issue of We Stand on Guard is like, if that will influence me to drop it. I think it's a perfectly good book, but I think if I did end up deciding to drop it, I wouldn't be the world's biggest loss. Here is a really awesome cover for 8 House number 3, drawn by an artist that I've never heard of before, and I have no idea how to pronounce his or her name. Zercio G. Penalta? Is that a Spanish name or something else? I'm very curious about this. I did not fully understand... slippery car. I did not fully understand what was going on in the first 2 issues of 8 House, and now this is that was 8 House Arclight. This is 8 House Kayem. Part of me, I guess I'm kind of a wimp, and I wish they would explain a little what their game plan is with this changing plot lines and changing artistic teams. However, the Ark House was the kind of story that, even though I didn't fully understand it, I was looking forward to more and looking forward to eventually understanding it. So hopefully I will, in time, come to understand these 8 House books. Probably the first thing I'll read will be Batman Arkham Knight. This is just a very satisfying push my superhero buttons, my Gotham buttons, very nicely. So in the past, looking forward to this issue. Seems like the last issue came out 2 weeks ago. I think basically the equivalent of what's in one of these issues comes out every 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks installments. So I imagine they could be publishing this every 3 weeks, or almost every 3 weeks. They have a annual coming up, so maybe that will have 4 weeks worth, and then that will catch them up for a while to the digital series. I'm just guessing on that. I don't know when an end to this is coming either. It seems strange to have an annual on it. I assumed it would be ending pretty soon. Plutona. I'm looking forward to this. Jeff Lemire and an artist who's a friend of his named Emmy Lennox. I don't know Emmy Lennox, but it sounds a lot of fun. Hopefully this will be one that Jeff Lemire can land the ending on. I assume it can't be a total ongoing, because it's kind of kids meeting a superhero kind of story, of my understanding of it. Not having even looked inside, since all comics are in bags at my store. And it was on my pull anyway. The Omega Men, also kind of a politically terrorist-y, intense kind of thing, but so far I thought it was a real cutting edge in the way that I can understand and appreciate cutting edge comics. Not so cutting edge is Grant Morrison's 18 Days, which I assume when I open it up I'll see was not scripted by Grant Morrison, or Grant Morrison is listed as one of 3 or 4 scripters, which was the case in issue 2. In issue 1 they pretended it had been written by him, but it just did not feel like it was written by him. I guess I'm getting this, A, because of Grant Morrison's name on it, B, the art is kind of cool, C, I'm very interested in Indian culture. I've often listened to a lot of Indian classical music. Wish I knew more about Indian mythology, etc. So getting that in a comic book form seems like a great idea. So far, the first 2 issues didn't have a whole lot there to grab you. But I think I'll keep getting it for quite a while and see where they're going. And, you know, even if it's not like the world's greatest comic book, it just seems worth exploring because it's something a little different than other things. And I'm a big mythology fan. You know, Greek and Norse mythology and all kinds of other things are of great interest. Japanese folk tales and the like. Definitely a weak point for me is the Indian mythology. Most of my knowledge of Indian mythology comes from the Roger Zelazny book, The Lord of Light. A great book if any of you are in the mood for science fiction involving Indian mythology. So anyway, I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.